walked in like a savior in the night. Silver tongue, every word sounded right. Shook my hand, looked me straight in the eyes, but I couldn't see through your disguise. You promised peace, you promised change, but every move was prearranged. Behind the smile, behind the fame, you were just playing a deeper game. Yeah, every promise that you made started slowly to decay. Truth was never in your hands, only power, only plans. You wear a crown of lies, built on broken trust and alibis. Every kingdom you betray leaves another world in disarray. You rise while others fall, standing tall above it all. But the higher that you climb, the closer to your end in time. You sent your shadows dressed as friends, calling help, but it depends. Every gift came with the chain, every game was someone's pain. You draw the lines and cross them to rewrite the rules to favor you. What you call peace is just control, a silent war to take it all. Every border that you break is another soul at stake. History won't turn away from the price we have to pay. You wear a crown of lies, built on broken trust and alibis. Every kingdom you betray leaves another world in disarray. You rise while others fall, standing tall above it all. But the higher that you climb, the closer to your end in time. You can't hide behind your throne when the truth becomes well known. Every whisper, every scar shows the tyrant that you are. The world is watching, can't you see? You're a slave to your own greed. All the power that you chase will be the cause of your disgrace. You wear a crown of lies, no more truth left to disguise. Every empire that you build echoes voices you have killed. You rise while others fall, but you're heading for the call. When the crown you glorify turns to dust before your eyes. A crown of lies won't make you king, just a ruler of nothing. When the truth cuts through your disguise, all that's left is your crown of lies. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You came in calm, no flags, no sound. No marching boots, no battleground. Just polished words and open hands. A quiet move we didn't plan. You built your trust inside our gates, smiling while you sealed our fate. Every step so carefully placed. Another line we can't erase. No alarms, no warning signs, just hidden truths between the lines. By the time we realize, you've already claimed the prize. This is a silent invasion. No shots, no confrontation. You take without a trace, while looking in our face. A slow and steady takeover, disguised as getting closer. We never saw the danger rise behind your perfect lies. You sent your people, called them made, but every move was part you played. They watched, they learned, they mapped it all, preparing for the final call. You took our trust and turned the key, unlocked our own security. Now every door is open wide and we got nowhere left to hide. Every promise that you made was just another masquerade. Now the truth is crystal clear, you were never really here. This is a silent invasion. No shots, no confrontation. You take without a trace, while looking in our face. A slow and steady takeover, disguised as getting closer. We never saw the danger rise behind your perfect lie. No tanks, no planes, no war declared, but suddenly you're everywhere inside our walls. you in, we let you stay. Now we're the ones who have to pay. No battlefield, no battle cry, just freedom fading day by day. This is a silent invasion, a hidden domination. You took without a fight and vanished from the light. A calculated takeover, now everything is over. We finally see through your disguise, too late to stop your eyes. No sound, no fire, no visible scars, just stolen ground behind closed doors. A war we didn't recognize, a silent invasion in disguise. A silent invasion in disguise. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. You look at maps like they're a prize. Every border in your eyes is just a line you can't erase. Another claim, another place. Yeah, you speak of strength, you speak of right, but all you crave is endless might. You dress it up in noble words, but truth is louder than what's heard. Oh, every step you take is planned to tighten up your iron hand. No matter who gets left in flames, you only care about your name. It's your empire hunger, burning like no other, never satisfied. No matter how you try, you take a little more each time, cross every moral line. The world becomes your prey, and you won't stop the game. You shake their hands and take their land, control it all from where you stand. Turn allies into stepping stones, build your throne on broken homes. You feed on fear, you thrive on pain. Every loss becomes a gain. What you call order, we call change. A cycle no one can contain. You justify the things you do like domination, something new. But history has seen your kind and how they always fall behind. It's your empire hunger, burning like no other, never satisfied. No matter how you try, you take a little more each time, cross every moral line. The world becomes your prey, and you won't stop the game. How much is ever enough for you when every sky is painted blue with flags that only bear your name? Do you still feel the same, or does the silence start to grow when there's no one left below? No voices left to stand and fight, just empty land you call your right. Power, it's never enough. Greed always calling you bluff. You chase a crown you can't defend, a lonely road that never ends. Your empire hunger, now it pulls you under. Everything you stole is taking back its toll. You reach for all the world to see, but lost your humanity. Now nothing's left to conquer anymore, just a ghost of what you were. You wanted more than you could hold, turned every heart and hand to cold. An empire built on endless hunger will always tear itself asunder. Is a treaty of ashes. We sat across a fragile line, two pens, one deal, one moment in time. You spoke a piece of common ground while shadows moved without a sound. Your words were smooth, your tone was calm. You hid the storm behind your palm. We signed in hope, we chose to trust, not knowing it would turn to dust. Every line we thought was true was just another move for you. We built on faith, you built on greed. A different truth, a different need. without a sign. Rewrote the truth to fit your side. Turned every clause into a game where only you would ever gain. We watched the trust begin to fall like crumbling walls that couldn't hold. What once was hope is now regret, a deal the world cannot forget. Every promise that you made slowly started to decay. What was written turned to lies right before our very eyes. This is a tree of ashes burned by the lies and the clashes. Promises fading away like smoke at the end of the day. We tried to believe in your word, but silence is all that we heard. Now all that remains when it crashes is a treaty of ashes. What's a signature worth when it's stripped of its truth? What's a bond between nations if it's built on abuse? You traded honor for control, lost the trust you couldn't hold. Now the cost is plain to see in every broken memory. Ink on paper means nothing now, and betrayal shows you how easy trust can disappear when the truth was never there. This is a tree of ashes falling apart as it crashes. Every promise you made led the world to this place. We tried to believe in your word, but now it's a lesson we've learned. When power and greed overlap, all that's left is collapse. No more faith in empty phrases, no more deals that end in blazes. From the ruins one truth flashes, never trust a treaty of ashes. Yeah, 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 yeah. You stand behind the curtain line, never seen but always in control, pulling leaders left and right like they never had. So you offer help with open hands, but hide the chains beneath the gold. Every deal a quiet command, every story tightly told. They don't see the price they pay till their power slips away. Every move is yours to choose while they're left with all to lose. You pull the puppet strings, make them dance for everything. Every word, every move is exactly how you choose. You pull the puppet strings, tied them down, clip their wings. They don't even realize they're just living your design. You build them up, then break them down, keep them trapped inside your game. Give them crowns that never last just to take them back again. You plant your voice inside their minds, turn their will into your own. What they think is sovereignty is a throne that's never theirs to own. Every promise that you give is a way to make them live under shadows, under rules, turning leaders into tools. You pull the puppet strings, make them dance for everything. Every word, every move is exactly how you choose. You pull the puppet strings, tied them down, clip their wings. They don't even realize they're just living your design. Invisible hands, invisible chains, nothing to see but everything changed. They wear the title, they wear the crown, but you're the one who holds them down. Whispers louder than a scream, breaking truth behind the scenes. Control so deep it feels like fate, but it's all manipulation's weight. Cut the strings, watch them fall, hear the silence in it all. Without you, who are they? Just the price they had to pay. You pull the puppet strings, controlled everything, but the truth is breaking through, and it's coming back for you. No more hidden hands, no more secret plans. They're starting to realize they were living in have nothing left to play. Yeah. It's still a war for one. One voice shouting in the dark, lit the fire, struck the spark. You called it strength, you called it right, but turned the day into endless night. Yeah, you drew the line and crossed it fast, like peace was never meant to last. Every move a selfish gain, while millions drown in silent pain. You never heard the cries below, too high above to even know what it costs to play a game when all the world is wrapped in flames. This is a war for one, a battle you've already won, at the cost of everyone. Underneath your loaded gun, you chase a crown of fire, built on fear and desire. But the higher that you run, it's still a war for one. Cities fall, the sirens scream, shattered lives behind your dream. You send them out to fight and bleed, just to feed your endless need. Yeah, you call it duty, call it pride, but truth is something you can't hide. Every soldier, every tear is proof your motives aren't sincere. Oh, history will write your name next to loss and endless shame. No glory found in what you've done, just a war that serves one. This is a war for one, a battle you've already won, at the cost of everyone. Underneath your loaded gun, you chase a crown of fire, built on fear and desire. But the higher that you run, it's still a war for one. How do you sleep at night, knowing wrong from right, when every dream you chase erases the human race? You stand alone at the top, but the silence never stops. Echoes of the lives you break follow every step you take. One name, one throne, a world you claim as your own. But power fades, control will fall, you'll be left with nothing at all. This is a war for one, nowhere left to run. Every shadow that you made is the price that must be paid. You chase the crown of fire, drowned inside desire. Now the damage is done from your war for one. No victory in what you've done, no peace when the war is won. Just the weight of what you've become. A war for one. Yeah, yeah. You walk in with a tailored suit, every word feels absolute. You speak a peace, you speak a trust, but everything is coated in dust. A polished smile, a steady tone, but nothing here is what is shown behind the glass. Behind the scenes, you're cutting deals and in-betweens. Every sentence, every phrase is a part of your charade. Truth is buried deep beneath layers of your disbelief. This is smoke diplomacy, blinding us so we can't see. Every promise disappears like it was never here. You talk but never say the truth, twist the lies into the proof. By the time we realize, we're already compromised. You pour your words like pouring wine, smoothing age to buy some time. Every pause a calculated move, every doubt you disapprove. Move your drawers and then shift the ground. Turn the lost into the found. But every game you claim as peace is just another silent leash. Nothing's clear within the haze. We're just stuck inside your maze, trying hard to find what's real in a world you've learned to seal. This is smoke diplomacy, blinding us so we can't see. Every promise disappears like it was never here. You talk but never say the truth, twist the lies into the proof. By the time we realize we're already compromised. Conversations filled with air, empty words that lead nowhere. Every truth you choose to bend just to reach your final end. You hide behind your careful speech, always just beyond our reach. But the cracks are showing now, and we're starting to see how that smoke starts to fade. All your moves on display. No more shadows left to hide, no more secrets left inside. This is smoke diplomacy. Now we finally see every promise you erased, every lie you replaced. You talked but lost the truth. Now the proof is coming through, and the world can recognize what was hidden in your lies. When the smoke clears from the sky, there's no place left to hide. All your words, your false philosophy, we're just smoke diplomacy. Yeah, 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 yeah. 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 Hey. Yeah. You built your throne on shifting ground, so high above you look so proud. A voice of iron, a rule of fear. No one dared to bring you near. You carved your name in stone and fire, a symbol of your vast empire. But cracks were forming out of sight, hidden underneath the light. Every step you took in vain echoed through the walls you made. Power borrowed, never earned. Now it's time for it to burn. This is the collapse of giants, falling hard in silence. Everything you held so tight slipping from your hands tonight. All the fear that kept you strong didn't last for very long. Now the world can see the truth. There's no power left in you. You rule with shadows, rule with lies, built your strength on alibis. Every voice you pushed away is rising louder every day. You thought you never faced a fall, standing tall above it all. But even mountains turn to sand when truth is something they can't stand. All the walls you built so high couldn't keep out time or light. Every empire meets its end when it breaks instead of bends. This is the collapse of giants, falling hard in silence. Everything you held so tight slipping from your hands tonight. All the fear that kept you strong didn't last for very long. Now the world can see the truth. There's no power left in you. Listen close, the ground is shaking. Every chain you forged is breaking. No more crowns, no more control, just the weight of what you stole. You can't outrun what you become. The damage done, the damage done. History won't rewrite your name. It only echoes all your shame. Higher, higher, just to fall. Louder, louder, hear the call. Everything you tried to save is sinking to an open grave. This is the collapse of giants. No more use for violence. All the power you dance. Yeah, we will. Yeah, yeah. We were living day to day, far from power, far away. Never asked to play your game, never even knew your name. Then the sky began to fall, sirens crying through it all. Homes we built with fragile hands turned to dust across the land. Where the faces you don't see, lost inside your history. Every choice you justify writes another lullaby. We are the voices of the broken. Every word left unspoken echoes through the falling night, trying just to be alright. We are the lives you ignore, scattered hearts across the floor. Every dream you've left behind still is calling through time. Children hiding from the sound of a world crashing down. Mothers praying, fathers gone, still we try to carry on. Every street a memory of what used to be free. Now we walk through empty space, searching for a safer place. You don't hear us when we cry, you don't see the reasons why. All the pain beneath your reign is something you will never name. We are the voices of the broken. Every word left unspoken echoes through the falling night, trying just to be alright. We are the lives you ignore, scattered hearts across the floor. Every dream you've left behind still is calling through time. If you stood where we stand, would you finally understand what it means to lose it all? Just to watch your empire crawl through the ashes, through the fear. We are stronger standing here, even when the world divides. Hope is something that survives. We remember, we remain through the sorrow, through the pain. You can silence us for now, but we will rise, we will be found. We are the voices of the broken. Now the truth will be spoken. No more hiding in the dark, we will leave a lasting mark. We are the lives you ignored. Now we're stronger than before. Every wound, every scar shows the truth of who you are. From the silence we have grown, made the struggle into stone. Hear us now, we won't be denied. We are the broken, but alive. Hey, hey. Not in our name. Yeah, yeah. You spoke like you owned our voice, like we all made the same choice. But we never raised that flag, we never carried what you had. You signed the world into flame, then tried to hide behind our name. But silence doesn't mean consent. We are not what you represent. Every lie you try to sell breaks the silence, we won't dwell. We are rising from the ground, and we won't be pushed down. Not in our name. We reject your shame, we won't carry your blame, we won't play your game. Not in our name. We break your chain, every truth we reclaim. Not in our name. Yeah, you built your power on disguise, covered truth in careful lies. But every voice you tried to mute is standing up to dispute. We are more than what you claim, we refuse to share your name. Every heart you tried to bend is breaking free in the end. You can't speak for who we are, we've been watching from afar, and the world is finally seeing what your words have been concealing. Not in our name. here. Every truth is crystal clear. No more silence, no more lies. We are rising as we rise. You can't rewrite what we know. You can't stop what's starting to grow. Every voice becomes a flame and it burns away your name. Not your war, not your crown. We are taking power down. Every word you try to twist ends right here, ends like this. Not in our name. We refuse your game. We won't carry your blame. We won't stay the same. Not in our name. Truth breaks the chain and the world will remain under your name. We stand together unafraid. Every lie begins to fade. This is where your power ends. Not in our name again.